I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on trigonometric equations. We'll have extended exam review. We'll begin with application of reciprocal identity, application of Pythagorean identity. We'll also deal with application of quotient identity. Let me write down. So we have three questions here. Question number one is given sin x cos y plus 3 cos x sin y equals to 2 sin x cos y plus 4 cos x sin y, find tan y in terms of tan x. So that's question number one. Question number two is if tan square a minus 2 tan square b equals to 1, show that minus 2 cos square a plus cos square b equals to 0. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Let's talk about these identities. We know we could write tan x as quotient of sin x over cos x. So we have here also in terms of tan, we could write here tan square x plus 1 is equal to secant square x, right? So these are the identities which we are going to use. Let's begin with the solution of the first one. You can always pause the video, answer these questions, and then look into my suggestions. So the first question here is given, let me write down the identity here, which is sin x cos y plus 3 cos x sin y equals to 2 sin x cos y plus 4 cos x cos y. So we are given this particular equation, and what we need to find is we need to find tan y in terms of tan x. Now, how do we get tan x and tan y? Well, we could actually divide all these terms by what? So that we get tan x and tan y. Now, this is a very important strategy. We could divide by cos x cos y. Perfect. So divide all these terms by cos x cos y. This is the shortest way of solving this type of question. So what do you get? So in the very first one, as you can see, cos y cancels. Then we have cos x cancelling and cos y cancelling. And here all the four terms cancel. What remains is sin x over cos x. Let's write down. Plus 3 times sin y cos y, and here we have 2 times sin x cos x, and then we have plus 4 here. So clearly we get our tan y right there. So we could isolate this sin y over cos y, correct? So writing them in tan, we get tan x plus 3 tan y equals to 2 tan x plus 4. And now we can isolate tan y, and we can write down 3 tan y as equal to, taking tan x to the right side, we have 2 tan x minus tan x plus 4. So we get, that is tan x itself. So we get tan y equals to tan x plus 4 divided by 3. Correct? So that is how you could actually write down tan x in terms of tan y. So that's the solution for the very first one. Now let's take the second question, which is if tan square a minus 2 tan square b equals to 1, show that minus 2 cos square A plus cos square B equals to 0. So we'll talk about the Pythagorean identity, which is 1 plus tan square theta equals to secant square theta, correct? So we can always write tan square theta as secant square theta minus 1. So that is what we are going to use here. So we are given tan square A minus 2 times tan square B equals to 1. Writing tan square A in terms of secant, we get secant square A minus 1. And here we get 2 times secant square B minus 1 equals to 1. So that gives you secant square A minus 1 minus 2 times secant square B. That minus minus becomes plus 2 or equals to 1. Correct. Now, bringing this term to the right side, minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. So what we get here is secant square A minus 2 secant square B equals to 0, right? So now we can actually write secant as reciprocal of cosine. That is where we're going to use reciprocal identity. So secant x equals to 1 over cos x. Perfect. So that's what we are going to use now. So secant square x could be written as 1 over cos square A minus 2 over cos square B equals to 0. Now cross multiply, so you get cos square B minus 2 cos square A equals to 0. That denominator, when you take it to the right side, is 0. Right? So, or you could do this. You could write here in one step cos square A times cos square B, and then write down your answer, which is cos square B minus 2 cos square A equals to 0. Right? So that is how we could get the required equation. Perfect. So you could rewrite E1 as you are given here as minus 2 cos square A plus cos square B equals to 0. So I hope you have understood the steps in which we can do such questions. I hope that helps. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that will be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.